Hi, I'm John Brownlee with Sport Fishing Magazine's Boat Tour Videos. Today we're here to check out Hydra-Sports Vector 2500 center console. The 2500 is where the Vector center console series starts for Hydra-Sport. Now this boat is interesting because unlike any of the other center consoles, it can be ordered with economical single outboard power, and it runs great that way. The 2500 comes with lots of standard features that you usually find only on bigger boats. Things like a standard transom gate, padded cockpit coaming, recessed handrails, and stainless steel tow rails to lock your toes under in rough seas. There's a double seat for passengers that folds up and folds down into the transom bulkhead. And there's also a very large live well located in the transom bulkhead at waist level where it's easy to get to. And if that's not enough, on the starboard side of the transom bulkhead, there's a sink and rigging station. If you're really serious about live bait, you can order an optional live bait well and an optional rocket launcher. This is the standard rocket launcher, and it comes with the racing style bolster seats that fold up and down so that you can be standing up or sitting comfortably and securely while driving the boat or riding as a passenger. The helm area has lots of room for mounting electronics. You can see they have a Raymarine screen mounted here, plus a Raymarine VHF, and there's room for another unit above that. So there's ample space, especially in a 25-footer. Gauges, switches, everything's easy to get to. There's even a storage box below the helm for storing loose items like wallets, keys, cell phones, that sort of thing. Two built-in drink holders to starboard, and a molded-in footrest down below to keep you secure when you're underway. And the whole thing is covered by a standard T-top with rugged handholds, an electronic box in case what is down here is not enough for you. There's rocket launchers along the back to mount rods, and even spreader lights. Tilt-out storage bins on either side of the console beneath the gunnels hold loose items like dock lines, any kind of stowage of loose gear. And also under the console is a surprisingly roomy head compartment. A single step leads you down into a totally finished area, and the boat's battery switches are down there as well. Everything's easy to get to, well marked, and well lit. Moving forward, we find another interesting feature that you find on a lot of Hydra-Sports fishing boats. There's a subdeck compartment right here with a molded-in recess that's meant to accept a 5-gallon bucket that you might store a cast net in or other loose gear. It's meant to keep the bucket secure and not flopping around while you're running. And then the raised casting deck in the bow conceals two very large fish boxes that drain overboard. The padded coaming goes all the way around the boat, so you can stand at the bow and lean against it while you cast and protect your knees. There's a recessed aluminum rail to hang on to, and at the very bow you find recessed cleats, recessed lights, and an anchor locker. Everything is flush, nothing protrudes, nothing to snag a line or a cast net. As I said before, the 2500cc can be ordered with twins or a single. Our test boat is powered by a single Evinrude 250 horsepower E-Tech. I'm anxious to find out how she runs. Let's go find out. The Hydra-Sports Vector 2500 center console is a great performer even with single power. For instance, the Evinrude E-Tech 250 horsepower outboard on our test boat provided a top speed of 41.8 miles per hour. It also had an optimum cruise speed of 30.9 miles per hour with an incredible 2.1 miles per gallon and a range of 332 miles. The boat gets on plane in 6.93 seconds. Quite impressive considering the boat has a 4,800-pound dry hull weight and holds 176 gallons of fuel. Wow, the 2500cc runs so good with single outboard power, it's hard to imagine why you'd need twins. But if you have the need for speed, it's good to know you can get it that way too.